Hey folks, today I've got a fun one planned for us. We're going to use an exercise ball, and I got this one at Target for $15. They're not expensive. I'm sure you could find a great deal on Amazon. And so I think I'm going to tell you why, as we get started, why you might want to invest in an exercise ball if you don't already have one. So we'll start off sitting on the ball, and we're just going to start doing some bounces. I'm having to use my core and my back muscles to stabilize myself on the ball. So if you're someone that has a very sedentary job, just sitting on the ball is making you use your front body and your back body. And then you add in some bounces here and there, and that's going to help keep you alert. It's going to keep you energized, and it's going to work your body. So adding in a little bit of sitting on the ball, if you've got a very sedentary job, could be great. It could be a great addition. So we're just using it right now as a little bit of a warm up because we got some great core exercises coming. And you're going to see, I'm sure you're going to see me wobbling quite a bit today because the ball adds quite a bit of instability. So you're just going to watch my struggles, and if we're all going to struggle together, and over time we'll get better. All right, so let's do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, we're going to reposition. I have the ball on a mat here because I don't want it to be able to roll away so easily. So the mat is helping to provide a little bit of support. I'm starting with my feet about hip distance apart. I'll bring my hands behind my head, and I'm going to start with just a nice extension. I was warming up a moment ago, and I did this, and I got the loveliest crack in my back. It just reset everything. So sometimes you just may want to use the ball to reset your spine. But now we're going to do some crunches, rounding forward. Now, if I chose to bring my feet more narrow, that would create a little less stability. Having the feet a little bit apart gives me a bigger base, a bigger anchor, but bringing them together kind of makes my legs work like one leg, so it's a little less stable. So find the spacing that works for you. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's add some obliques on there. I'm going to start rotating from one side to the other. As I rotate one direction, the ball wants to go the other direction. So I really have to work around the ball wanting to do its own thing and navigating. So I'm pressing into those feet, engaging my core, supporting my spine and my neck and head. Let's go 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. One more big back bend there because extension, I think, is so important, and it feels good. All right, carefully bring yourself up. And I'm going to use the wall here. So the wall is going to provide me an extra level of support and safety. You might get to the point where you don't need the wall, but for today we're going to use it. And I'm putting one foot on the wall. This, in my opinion, mimics doing lunges on the TRX. So we're going to do a lunge. We're lunging down, woo, coming back up. I told you there'd be some wobbles. Lunging down and up. I'm going to bring my hands down to the mat. Okay, see if I can bring the other leg onto the ball. We hold for a plank. Four more breaths. All right, let's come out of that, and we'll do the other leg. All right, so again, I'm going to use the wall a little bit here. If you have a wall, you may want to do that. Bring that leg up. Feel good about that. I might need to hop forward a little bit. And then here we go, lunge. Woo! All right, lost the ball on that one. All right, so that's part of the challenge here, is that getting yourself in the right position and maintaining it. And you might have a better side than the other, and this appears to be my not as good side. So we're going to get it right. We're going to get it. I like to keep these videos as they are. I don't edit them. I don't cut out these moments because I want you to see that I have to work at these things too. If I just showed up on these videos and every exercise was perfect, it doesn't feel achievable, I don't think. So it's nice, I think, for you to see that I'm a work in progress. I have stumbles. I could put together a whole bloopers reel if I wanted to, but I don't know that we'll do that. All right, I think that's 10. Hands come down. We're gonna try to find the ball with the other leg. Ooh, definitely a more challenging side for me. Three more breaths. All right, coming on down. We will revisit some planks and some variations on planks in a moment, but we're gonna break that up and we're gonna, again, balls against the wall. And I'm gonna bring my heels up onto the ball. Okay, laying on my back. So we'll start with just a nice flat back hinge, pressing hands down, hinging up, squeeze glutes, come back down. Trying to press evenly into those heels. I'm working into my hamstrings, my glutes, my back body, always the core. All right, let's stay up, roll the ball, extend the ball, roll and extend. So this is hamstrings on fire. Just three more. 3, 2, and 1. And then we come back down. Let's take a moment to kind of hug those knees into your chest. And just kind of press into that ball. So now I'm just going to anchor the ball, and I'm going to be rounding up and rounding back. Giving my hamstrings a little reprieve, but I still have some energy in those legs. As I press into that ball. So the legs are still active. One more of these, and we'll stay up on this one, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we are going to revisit our plank, but we're going to set up a little bit different. So I want the ball a little farther up on my legs. There's not a graceful way to get into this, so we're just going to get there however we can, because I want the ball a little bit more where my knees are. This feels a little more stable than having it at my feet. And we'll start with a push-up here. One more. And then come back up. All right, I'm going to walk my hands forward a little bit, and that's going to move the ball down my legs so we can try some pikes. We're piking up. That was 5. We're going to hold for a second, regroup. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold 5 more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and come off that ball. You can kind of let that go. Oh, we're going to need it one more time. All right. Definitely feeling my core. I'm just going to start by flopping over that ball, just kind of laying over it, decompressing forward, letting any tension out of my spine in this direction. And then we'll use the wall again, and I'm going to sit back and extend backwards over the ball. Let's scoot your hips back a little bit there. And just do a nice extension. You can even bring your hands to the wall if it feels appropriate. Couple breaths here. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed our workout with the big exercise ball. I know I felt challenged and I've got some things to work on, so we'll just keep working at it. Hit the subscribe button and we'll have more videos for you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.